I am not hugging him.
My
He
God.
spits when he She said, so the mother had to actually
kids
tell her,
can be very
she
honest.
says, I will take you to McDonald's if you do just one more take. Well, can he not just talk when he comes in?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't hear that story.
That's true.
That's
so
great.
I came in going, I got the job. I got the job.
That's great. I wonder where that little girl is these days. So.
Probably very, you look a lot like her.
Yeah, that was me. Vanessa, what about you? Your first gig, first paying gig?
It was in Dallas, and it was a commercial for Southwest Airlines. Mm-hmm. Because I think they're based there.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did, and I had to sing. So I got the job, and there was there were 3 of us in the commercial, 3 ladies, and supposed to be good-looking ladies, and we were flight attendants.
Right.
So we were supposed to have, you know how Southwest Airlines, they got the trays serving you
right.
food and drinks.
Right.
And, well, not food, but drinks and peanuts.
Okay,
And we were supposed to go down the aisle, just sing a song. We're spreading love all over Texas. And I could not sing. So, I mean.
And still can't.
Right.
I was horrified the whole 3 days before leading up to it because I could not sing. And I thought we would have to sing. Oh. Little did I know, because I was new, that there would be a track, a track. They would be singing, but we would just be lip syncing.
Right.
Right. So, oh God, it was horrifying. But then I felt better when I found out that we were just going to lip sync.
Yeah.
But that was scary. That was so scary. I said, nobody wants to hear me sing.
Was there ever a time when you were just starting in your careers where you thought, there aren't a lot of people who look like me? I mean, because now the landscape for acting and commercials, video, film is full of people of color. But my assumption is 20 years ago that wasn't the case.
Right.
Was that a deterrent to you at all? Did you just say, I'm going to do this? It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do it. And he really wanted to do it too.
Well, I was in a market that in Houston where I could learn from the bottom and work my way up, and there weren't any people like me in the business. So whenever they looked for somebody like me, they called me.
Right.
So I was very
That's
fortunate.
good.
It was really. I mean, I had a lot of tape when I got here by that time. So I was very fortunate. I learned from some wonderful, wonderful people as I started on this journey.
Yeah. Let's all meditate. Yeah, exactly.
Let's all take a moment.
Wow. And so, Vanessa, you brought up something earlier about when people see folks on television, they go, I could do that. You look at the guy who's on the national commercial, I think, for Verizon, you think, how did that guy get that job? But there's a lot of stuff that comes in between saying you want to do something and it actually becoming a reality. Did you have any kind of specific training?
Well, as opposed to, you mean how you get started?
Yeah, not actually more about when you said, I want to do that. What did you do after that? Did you take an acting class, or did you just get in the mirror with the hairbrush the way people do and just start doing it? You know?
I did. I took an acting class.
Yeah.
And like I said, I started modeling. So that kind of helped me to get some exposure and helped me to get over a lot of my fears. And because you have stage fright, even though you want to do it, it's a process. You have to become comfortable with it and therefore gain more confidence.
Right.
But so I took some classes, and the modeling classes helped me. And then once you do modeling, like I said, it's a natural progression because you start to do television commercials for cosmetics and things like that. And then as I'm doing it, you go back and think, oh, I remember sitting at home going, I want to do that. And you start to feel like I'm actually doing this.
Yes, exactly.
You know, so but you really have to take classes. You can't just jump up and do it.
Yeah.
You really need some experience.
What about you, Alex? Did you take any classes?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you just had it like that, right?
When I started
He has
acting,
it naturally.
When I started
No, he
acting, I
does.
quit a job in order to pursue it.
Yeah.
So my butt better find some work because I had to feed a family at the time. So no, I always say that I was lucky to be in Houston at the time when the market in that area was just starting. So people like me who had a little experience was able to get in and do stuff that normally I wouldn't get to do if I was living out here or in New York. So no, I kind of learned as I went along. I made a lot of mistakes. And I look back at some of the stuff I did and I go, oh,
Wonder how you got jobs.
You make
right.
a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that's part of it, right?
Exactly.
That's part of it. You can't be afraid to just
Exactly.
get out there and do it.
On-the-job training
Yeah.
a lot of times because you can take all the classes in the world, but when that camera is turned on and you're in front of it and they're zooming in on you, you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and you see a lot of actors. I've worked with really top actors, and you'd see their lip quivering. You know, they do. People still get
nervous.
Get nervous.
Still get nervous.
Yeah, you do get nervous. And
I think if it doesn't make you nervous, then you've lost.
Yeah,
a
you're
certain
dead.
something.
Yeah.
You're dead.
I mean, I think that you have to have that certain feeling. I'm sure you do
I do.
before you do.
Yeah.
You know, your San Antonio thing. You know, it's like that butterflies in your
That
stomach.
adrenaline
has to
starts
be there.
going.
Oh
It's
man,
amazing.
I think I've done over 50 productions, theater productions, and I still every
Yeah.
night the thrill
does.
of getting geared up to
Yeah.
do it is what's so wonderful. I think athletes, you
Yeah,
being a
absolutely.
professional athlete, that same thing. You feel like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just the love of it, the idea
craft.
that we actually get to do it. And we tell people all the time, it's a skill. I mean, especially in this kind of commercial field where commercials now are 15 and 30
especially
seconds.
commercials.
You know, you have just this
That's
long
right.
to convince somebody that, yeah, I can sell it,
Right.
or I'm the right face. Because they've seen 1,000 other faces
once
before
you're in
your
the room
face.
with the casting director,
Right.
you literally have just a few seconds
Exactly.
to sell yourself, to show your talent, to
Yeah.
make them believe that you're the one that's going to sell that product. And it's over. And lots of times when you first start, you go in there and you're like, okay, I'm going to do it. And you're out there pacing the floor, going over your lines, going over your lines. And you got it down, and you get in there and it's like,
Exactly. What was my line?
yeah, and then you flub the lines, or
Exactly.
you don't,
Yeah.
you know, you get the jitters, and it just kind of like clouds everything that you were planning to do.
Yeah.
And then
you were
you
gonna have
go
such
out.
a great audition.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And you go out. It's and this is the case with lots of actors. Once you leave out that door and get in your car, you're driving, you're going, dang, I should have said it like
Yeah,
this.
everybody.
Oh wow, I should have said it like that.
Yeah.
And you can say it just perfectly.
Yeah.
You know, but it's the nerves.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
let's
and then
talk
you
about
learn to get over that.
Let's talk about the technical aspects of becoming an actor, because people, as you said, will just turn on the television and go, I could do that. I mean, I've certainly thought I could do that. People look at me as a television person, they go,
Yeah.
that's easy. All you do is talk about sports. I'm like, this got to be great. And you're like, there's a lot of
No.
preparation.
Right.
There's a lot of training that happens
looks
before
easy.
it looks very easy. We make it look easy after 10 years of being in it. But really,
Yeah.
let's talk about the technical aspects. The first thing I say, I want to be an actor. What's the first thing I should do?
Well, you need headshots.
Okay.
You got to get a headshot.
Right.
So, and you got to get a commercial headshot.
And so what's the
Which is the
difference? Because you and I have had this conversation about there's a good headshot, but then there is a headshot that's basically appropriate for what you're going out for.
Well,
so
commercial
talk about headshots.
commercial headshots. So headshots are usually smiley. They want a friendly face.
Right.
You're approachable. You have a welcome look, a friendly look, because you're going to sell a product. And as opposed to TV, film, which can be a more brooding look,
Right.
a more
Even more serious?
more serious, dramatic look. You don't have to smile. You
Okay.
usually wear darker colors.